After the shape, then we're gonna work on, we'll use a purplish blue to work on our, one more time, the shapes one more time. One more time. That's our shape. Like, and eye, another eye. I'm just gonna go over the light blue, go over the basic shapes. Go over the basic shapes. You're gonna work on basic shapes, floating, blue color, all of these wrinkles, the fat little piglet. And just use the blue, purplish blue. Go over the basic shapes. You can use any of the other colors if you want to, but I'm try to use little blue along with the little pink. This is the first one, first shape layout or silhouette, and I'm using basically the blue color. Okay, after that we're going to change the pencils color, and I'm going to continue to work on some more. Okay, now we're going to use the dark red, go over dark red and go over this one more time. Okay, one more time, dark red. Just keep going, floating the lines. Floating the lines like the little tiny little fur. Right. That's our little piglet with the some kind of eyelet. Dark red. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna just go over with the red, with the dark red. One more time, dark red. Okay, now we're gonna apply the pink color. Apply the pink color to the little ears, more pinkish color. So I'm gonna change the color to a pinkish color. Now I'm gonna try this little pinkish color, a little bit more pinkish. Try this a little more pinkish color. More pinkish color here, because I want a little piglet to be pinkish. Right, pinkish, look cute. So be pinkish color. Okay, now we're gonna use the dark brown, very dark brown, very much the, and we'll work on the how to call that. We're gonna feet. We're gonna the mud. We're working on the mud. Working on the mud. Whatever it is, the mud, the muddiness. We work on the muddiness off the feet. And a part of muddy water shapes. A little more, just like that. A little muddiness. A little muddiness off at the feet. And from here on, down here, and a little. Gonna work on all of these little shapes and shadings, and with some kind of like dark brown, like dark. And we're gonna work on that muddiness, the muddiness. There's a little pop, the spot. The line has to be a little bit more dramatic. See that little dramatic lines? Zigzag the lines. Look at this. Zigzag the lines. And they'll just be random. Zigzag the lines. Okay, now I'm gonna erase some of the pencil lines. Okay, so I'm gonna clean them up. Now I'm gonna try this little pinkish color. A little bit more pinkish. Try this a little more pinkish color. More pinkish color here, right? Because I want a little piglet to be pinkish. Right? Pinkish, look cute. So be pinkish. Okay, again, for the dark color, I like to use a purple. And you can use any other color you want to. You can use a brown, red. Okay, but I prefer purple, because the purple is give it that little neutral. It's go either way. Neutral can go brown, or can go red, or can go some other colors like green too. So that's my preference. I love to use a purple as a neutral color. Neutral color, you know, go either way. Okay, so look at my that's what I like to use, a purple. And you can use any other colors if you want to. Okay, there's no right or wrong, just the values. As long as you get the values right, and you're right, you're done, you're good. So we're just gonna work on. I'm using purple to lay out different values. I'm using purple to lay out different values and of course is to produce a shape. Yeah, and like shape wise, shading wise, I'm gonna use a purple. Then I'm gonna mix with the other colors. So, and that's what my purple, the purpose of my purple color is. See, I like to use purple to incorporate other colors all together. Yeah. I am just continue. See that I'm gonna continue just working on the shape. Put a little pressure on it. Little more shapes, shadings, and shapes. So purple, and I'm just gonna go this part here too. Gonna shade it in, and I'm just gonna work on these little shapes first. A little bit more random shading, random shapes. Okay, I'm gonna use the yellow as the gold color for the yellow. See, let's try it. See how that goes. The feet. Look at that. This is gold. Gold color really does the job right now. Okay, and I'm gonna try the bright red for. Let's see how that's gonna go. Bright red. Bright red. Okay, now I'm gonna take the water pen. I'm gonna apply the water pen to give more shape to the drawing. Just barely work on your shapes. This is what I do. Okay, slowly work on my shapes with the eye. Work on my shapes. Shape, little bit of shadings. Shapes and shadings. Shape and shadings with the watercolor pen to accent the darkness, to produce the shapes we wanted. So we're just gonna accent, just gonna apply the water to saturate the color. To saturate the color. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, here's the nose. A little bit of red. Okay. Get the darkness in. A little pinkish. Here it is. The muddiness of the feet. Okay, right now I would like to use purple to accent the colors a little bit more. I'm gonna use the purple again. I just love the purples. So we're gonna have a purple right here. I'm gonna use the purple to outline everything now. One more time. One more time, purple. Purplish. Purple color. Okay, purple, purple, purple. Use the purple. Outline everything. Love the purple. 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 Purple color, lavenderish purple color. This is what I do. Right here. Purplish outline. And outline with this purple. You can use any color you want to. You can use brown, dark red, dark brown, dark blue, dark green. Okay, now I'm gonna add a dark blue. Dark blue. Right here. Dark blue. Give a little bit more darkness. Okay, we're gonna go over the darkness. Here's shadings. A lot more shadings. More shadings. Just blend. Blend this in. Blend the shadings in. Blend them. Blend the shadings. Blend the shadings in. Blend the shadings. Little feet. That's blend them in. The background. The muddiness. The muddiness. Shading the muddy part. Muddy part. Shading the muddy part. The muddy part. Get this muddy part going. Squeeze the water out. Kind of like a muddiness to it. Okay, now we're gonna add a pink, more pink to it. Okay, more pinkish color. Pinkish color. More pinkish. Pinkish. Okay, now we're gonna add a little pink, like peachy color to it. Peachy color to it. Peachy color. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little very light yellow to it. Very light yellow to it. Light yellow to it. Okay, now I'm gonna outline it a little bit more with this dark brown, very dark brown. Outline it a little bit more. Outlined it. So we outlined it. See this eye here? Outlined it a little more. More wrinkles, shadows. Those parts like dark shadows. Dark in it. Little whiskers. Kind of work on this little feet with this dark brown. Dark brown. The feet. Darker brown. Just make this whole thing darker. Okay. Dark feet. The eye. You can use dark green and a dark blue and black. Then I'm gonna use black. So just a touch of it. Okay, a little bit of peachy color. Like that peachy color. A little bit of peachy color to it. Peachy color. Then the neon color. The line. Little peachy color. We do the best we can for the peachy color. Okay, now we're gonna finalize it with the paint brush again. So we're gonna go again, just barely touch the paint. Don't want too much water. Okay, just gonna go over some of the paint. So there's a little water spot. Some of the paint. We don't want to use too much paint. And of course, you want to cover this part nicely. So right here, there's a little turns. Especially the dark part. It's a little piglet's little feet. Then we're gonna continue to work on those little spots and the feet. This side is a little darker for the feet. And we just dark this whole thing together. Then we have the watermark, like the spots, the feet. This is pretty dark. Then work on this little darkness right here. And 2 feet. Then we're gonna work on this little pot of water. So I think we're done.